Envision an isolated lodge, cradled within the icy embrace of towering peaks, the world outside engulfed by a merciless blizzard. Here, in the ruthless heart of nature's bitter frost, stands a lone beacon of sanctuary and warmth. Hewn from the gnarled trunks of centennial pines and the robust arms of hardy oaks, the lodge's inviting silhouette, starkly outlined against the brutal winter panorama, is a striking paradox to the frost-ridden wilderness. It is a testament to survival and resilience, a story etched into the timbers and shingles that form this majestic edifice. This is no ordinary storm. This is a monstrous blizzard, a savage force of nature, unyielding and unforgiving, that howls with scornful fury. A relentless menace, it devours whole mountainsides in its glacial wrath. Large snowflakes, akin to the razor-sharp teeth of a mythical winter beast, gnaw and scrape against the solid walls of the lodge. The whirlwind of snowflakes, powered by the tempest's might, obscures the once visible neighboring peaks, transmuting the landscape into a blurred, ghostly canvas. In this ice-bound fortress, a group of skiers finds refuge. Their initial excitement and joy, the adrenaline of a snow-filled adventure, now replaced with a primal instinct for survival. Oblivious to the storm's fury, they hunker around a roaring fire, its soothing glow casting hypnotic shadows that prance and twirl on the timbered walls. Each flickering flame is a transient moment of warmth, a temporary shield from the harsh reality looming outside. The crackling fire, the soft murmur of whispers, the comforting aroma of steaming cocoa. All these elements fuse to create a protective cocoon, a veil that obscures the storm's true magnitude. But the air they breathe holds a chilling secret. Wrapped in the warmth of their bodies, they are oblivious to the haunted whispers of the lodge's past. The ground beneath their boots is steeped in the memory of those who succumbed to ruthless avalanches of yesteryears. Legends of tragic mishaps, stories of unfortunate mountaineers engulfed by the snow resonate in the eerie silence of the lodge. A spectral chill lingers in the air, seeping into the lodge's very marrow, humming a grim tune of disquiet. As the snow accumulates higher, the lodge gradually morphs from a temporary haven to a chilling prison, cutting off the skiers from the world beyond. Each ticking minute, each onslaught of the blizzard adds layers to their icy entrapment. The thick white shroud muffles any sound from the outside world, instigating a suffocating silence. The once vibrant flicker of hope, as bright as the dancing flames in the hearth, begins to dim as the grim reality of their frosty captivity sinks in. In the face of nature's raw fury, the lodge stands resilient, a beacon amidst the chaos. But for the skiers, it has transformed into a glacial prison, a haunted fortress from which they cannot escape. As the snow piles higher, the lodge is converted into an icy incarceration, severing the skiers from the outside world. But as the blizzard rages on, chilling whispers begin to permeate the lodge's wooden walls. A gust of frosty wind seemed to moan in agony, its voice resonating through the timber structure, weaving itself into the fabric of the lodge, infiltrating every hidden corner, every shadowed crevice. The whispers, in the language of the wind, tell tales of sorrow, of despair, ancient stories woven in the fabric of the lodge's very walls. The skiers, once a group of carefree, joyful individuals, now clutch their cups of hot cocoa tighter. Their fingers, pale and trembling, try to extract warmth from the steaming beverage, a feeble attempt to combat the chilling whispers that seem to echo through the lodge. The laughter that had filled the air moments ago now dies down, giving way to the howling winds outside, which seem to carry tales of torment. Leaving behind a silence that is as eerie as it is, lodge vibrates subtly, reacting to the raging storm outside. A beast battling the elements. Shadows flicker, dancing and contorting in rhythm with the erratic firelight, their movements seeming to echo the whispers that pervade the air. The once comforting warmth hearth now seems to mock the cold and fearful occupants instead. The fire, once a beacon of warmth and comfort, now flickers like a dying star, casting long, ominous shadows against the lodge's wall. The lodge's flooring, old and weathered from countless years of bearing weight, creaks and groans under the weight of an unseen presence. Its cries pierce through the silence, a reminder of the lodge's history, of lives lived, of tales untold. As the skiers begin to delve into the past, the lodge's tragic history starts to unravel, and with every thump and creak, the atmosphere within the lodge becomes denser with unease. A relentless chill pervades the air, slipping through the cracks, seeping into their very bones, a cold that no fire can ward off. It carries with it whispers of sorrow, of tragedies past, histories forgotten, and secrets buried deep. It is a cold that gnaws at their very souls, a cold that sends shivers down their spines, a cold so piercing no fire can thwart. As the snow continues to fall, blanketing the world outside in a thick layer of white, the chilling history of the lodge begins to take form. Each falling snowflake seems to carry with it a fragment of the lodge's dark past, a glimpse into a history long forgotten. The world outside is slowly being swallowed by the blizzard, a hauntingly beautiful sight, yet a chilling reminder of their isolation. The spirits of those who perished in avalanches on the nearby slopes, their icy graves disturbed by the skiers' merriment, cry out for vengeance. The air is thick with their resentment, their fury palpable, their cries of despair carried by the wind. The laughter of the skiers seemed a mockery to their eternal rest, a disturbance they could not ignore. As the history of the lodge unfolds, a hush descends, the laughter and chatter replaced by a stifling silence. The once lively and vibrant atmosphere shifts, replaced by an air of tension and fear. The silence is deafening, a stark contrast to the cacophony of laughter and chatter that had once filled the air. The lodge, once alive with warmth and light, now stands cold and desolate, a chilling monument amidst the raging blizzard. A feeling of dread settles over the lodge as the skiers realize they are not alone. Are caught in the grip of an unseen terror, a lingering presence that seems to watch and wait, its eyes on them, its icy touch felt in every chilling whisper. This unseen presence, this spectral guest, brings with it the tragic past of the lodge, and as the skiers discover the lodge's history, their joy turns to fear, their laughter to silence. As the whispers swell, the air crystallizes, and a materialized fear cloaks the room. A morbid silence blankets the interior, shattered only by the distant groaning creak of the aged wooden floorboards. An orchestra of ghostly melodies weaves through the fabric of the night, every syllable heavy with a frost that chills to the marrow. The very air seems to solidify. Each breath taken by the skiers becomes a skirmish, a stand against the teeth-chattering cold. A glacial chill slithers down their spines, a tactile, gnawing reminder of the spectral presence that haunts the lodge. The whispers amplify, resonating through the vast chambers of the frost-ravaged lodge, building up to a deafening roar of unfiltered terror. Each indistinct murmur unfolds a narrative, a dirge of despair serving only to amplify the unseen horror lurking in the penumbra. The skiers, once ardent admirers of the immaculate white peaks and crystalline skies, now find themselves confined. Their sanctuary, the lodge, has morphed into their icy tomb, the walls gradually closing in, suffocating them with every passing second. Their minds, once brimming with the thrilling anticipation of the ski trails, now teeter on the brink of sheer dread. The once comforting glow of the hearth and the fellowship they shared have been usurped by a gnawing loneliness that eats away at their sanity. The spirit's frosty whispers continue to reverberate through the cold, a bone-chilling testament of their fury. Each echo collides against the icy walls of the lodge, gaining momentum. This spectral chorus, though unseen, pounds against the skiers' chests, their hearts throbbing in sync with the ghastly symphony. The whispers, once a distant hum, have morphed into a spine-chilling tune that barricades their escape. As the tempest outside escalates, transforming the landscape into a blinding white abyss, the lodge's doors succumb to the frost, sealing them within. The icy winds bellow like tortured spirits, their cries unheard. The dying embers in the fireplace sketch elongated, terrifying shadows, their flickering dance captured in the frost-glazed windows. The skiers cluster, their breaths ragged, their eyes mirroring the raw fear gnawing at their hearts. But will they endure the night, or will they succumb to the chilling embrace of their icy tomb? The spectral whispers crescendo to a deafening roar as the last flicker of fire dies, plunging the lodge into an impenetrable darkness. One by one, the skiers' hearts falter, their warm bodies succumbing to the chill as their souls join the spectral symphony. As dawn breaks, the lodge stands silent, its spectral inhabitants now increased by the skiers, forever becoming part of its haunted tapestry.